All right, guys, what's going on, man? Welcome to the Wasp Nest episode 2. We on 2 or 3, Mike?
2.
Episode 2. Welcome to the show. Today we got a special guest. We got my boy DJ from Bredwinr Papers in this bitch. What's happening, y'all? Today we about to have a great show, man. Y'all go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Y'all know from the first episode, if y'all was here from the first episode, I'm Michael Masoom, Bredwinr TV. We up in here every Thursday at noon. We a little bit late today, but we wanted to make sure we got the content out. I'm gonna go ahead and let my boy introduce himself.
Oh, this is your boy Bredwinr Papers, man. You know, man, my boy Chuck, man, with the SQUADCAST TV. I didn't even know about the Wasp Nest. I just tuned in last week. It was okay, a fire show, man. But now I say, hey, man, can I get on? Can I get on, please? Can I get on, please? So he said, all right, man, you can get on. I was like, good looking. So now, next thing you know, man, Bredwinr Papers podcast already taking over the another airways.
That's facts. But yeah, man, I got a couple topics for today. Please excuse me, man. I'm actually sending our live to a couple people. Hey, Mike, can you get something cracking real quick? While I do this.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
Well, we can start off with the whole Boosie situation. They're trying to like take my boy Boosie down, man. So I don't know, man. He had the situation in San Diego. They said that the police was waiting for him outside of the court. I mean, not the police, the feds was waiting for him outside the day he came out of court from basicly having the charges dismissed in the state case. So it ended up being federal, but he's supposed to be bonding out for $50K, but the prosecutors are basically like writing letters to the judge and like trying to make motions that he shouldn't be released or whatever, and that he's a flight risk, and basically bringing up all his history and all this shit like that. So I don't know. I think that's kind of messed up. I think it's like I feel like it's like they're trying to take him out for good this time, because if he goes down, it's over with.
So I watched one of your videos and it said he got bailed out. This is after he got his bail approved, and they tried to rearrest him. Is that what I'm
So basically the judge the prosecutors made motions that he shouldn't receive a bond, but in the video that I put up, he basically the judge was basically like, he quickly denied that, like because it was just a motion they were trying to get passed to stop him from being able to bond out. So I do believe that he did. I don't know if that situation has been resolved yet. I have to go look it up again, but but yeah, they were trying to stop it basically. But he is supposed to be bonding out for $50K.
Damn.
Well, okay. Well, look, shout out Boosie, man. Free my nigga Boosie. Hopefully, that he get that situation cleared up. You know what I mean? I feel like, man, they just try to take a real nigga down, bro. I think Boosie is one of the rare niggas that still ain't sold out. You know what I'm saying? And he keep it real. And usually when you a nigga that speak truth, they do anything they can to attack you. And I think this is one of those. This is one of those moments. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely feel like that.
What you think, DJ?
I didn't even know he was locked up, to be honest. Me on this situation, I'm trying to catch up. Right now, I'm doing a little research myself, just trying to catch up on
respect.
I'll be doing that too. I'll be feeling like little Reese, like I gotta do some research on that. Like people be letting me know, like I'll be having family members like hit me up about certain things or whatever, and I'll be like, damn, like I ain't even hear about that. Like, so, but in short,
what I'm hearing is that Boosie trying to have people protest on his behalf, because in San Diego he asking for bail. Hold on, I got a special guest.
Yeah, he definitely.
So let me ask this: what is the potential jail time if he is convicted of these crimes? Is he looking at some football numbers or what?
I think, well, since it's federal now, it might be a little bit more. I think originally he was looking at like 3 years on the low end, because his past convictions. He ain't supposed to be he ain't supposed to. I don't know if he's not supposed to be around any firearms, but he definitely ain't supposed to have one on him.
Right.
And so once the feds picked it up, I think that's when it kind of upped the ante. Like he might be doing. I think I heard something about possibly 15, like up to a maximum of 15. But I don't think even if he does get convicted of 15, I don't think he'll. I don't even think he'll get convicted of 15. But
Well,
that would be the high end.
Well, I know Fed cases usually. Yo, whose music is that?
Trying to do what you trying to be.
Hold up, I have to mute that real quick. Yeah, I think Fed cases are hold up, boy, he not in here. I might as well move him. Yeah, I think Fed cases, bro. You get charged for a Fed case, bro. You usually do like most of that time, bro. Yeah, I think it's like 85 or 90%.
Oh yeah, right.
So if he get convicted for the federal case, it's a rap, bro.
Yeah.
Damn. And
I
don't. And I was about to say, and I don't know if this is because I know he had got charged. I know he had got charged before, and he got out and shit. But you know, this is just adding fuel to the fire with this one.
Oh, okay. So see, I have this is NBC San Diego. It says second San Diego federal judge denies motion to keep rapper Boosie in jail. So it says a second San Diego federal judge has denied federal prosecutors' request to keep Louisiana rapper Boosie Badass in custody for allegedly being a felon in possession of a gun. U.S. District Judge Kathy Bensavengo said Thursday that she agreed with another judge's findings that the 40-year-old rapper, whose real name is Torrance Ivy Hatch Jr., could be released on bond with certain conditions. Prosecutors alleged this week that Hatch, who was arrested May 6th during a traffic stop in the Chola View neighborhood, was found with two guns inside an SUV. Police allegedly spotted Hatch in a social media video with a gun in his waistband, then used a helicopter to track down the vehicle he was riding in.
Damn.
Prosecutors renewed their allegations on Thursday that Hatch threatened his bodyguard for not claiming ownership of the guns and told the guard, told the guard, you're going to be in a body bag. Assistant U.S. Attorney Michael Wheat told the judge there were concerns for the guard's safety. Let me see. It says one of Hatch's attorneys, Megan Blanco, said none of the reports authored by the officers involved in Hatch's arrest mentioned the alleged threat. It wasn't until after Hatch's arrest on federal charges over a month later that federal prosecutors claimed the officers overheard the threatening statements, she argued. So they were trying to like basically say that they were claiming that he was threatening his bodyguard, saying that you're going to end up in a body bag, but they never prosecuted him or never mentioned it in the original report. So that's a part of the reason why the judge is denying the motion, because they're like, you guys are basically like just making shit up to try to like give us a reason or whatever. It says Blanco also said Hatch did not represent a flight risk as he attended all court appearances in the state's case against him and was prepared to plead guilty in that case. On Tuesday, U.S. Magistrate Judge Allison Goddard ruled Hatch could be released on a $50,000 bond, a decision prosecutors quickly appealed. Bensavengo granted the prosecution's request to stay Goddard's ruling, but at Thursday's hearing, she said the government had not shown Hatch was a danger to the community. While the judge stated she had concerns about the alleged threats, she said it was not clear whether they're legitimate threats or whether Hatch actually made those statements. Bensavengo raised Hatch's bond to $100,000 and ordered him to undergo regular drug testing, but otherwise left the release conditions Goddard set in place. Hatch was in San Diego to shoot a video, and that's just going into the incident that happened. But yeah, so basically, the judge is gonna, a second judge now is gonna grant his release, but he has to pay. It's gonna be $100,000 bond instead of a $50,000 bond.
Oh yeah, that's light work for Boosie. That's light.
Yeah. He definitely got sell his Rolls Royce for like $240,000, and So that's, I mean, if you think about if he had a car worth that much,
Yeah.
then I'm pretty sure he probably has that.
But
And
to
I don't know
me,
how bond works. Do you know if that, do they have to pay the whole? I know how bail, you have to pay a certain percentage, 10% or whatever. Um, is it the same with bond? Is he paying 10% of that? Because if that's the case, then or
oh,
is he
that's
is a bond the full amount?
I mean, as far as I know, the bond amount is you pay 10%. Like that's usually universal. I've never seen cases where I mean there might be other percentages, but you never pay the full amount. You always pay, a small fraction of what the bond is. So I doubt he paid that. But him selling his vehicle is kind of worrisome if you ask me, bro. Like you don't got that in cash. You gotta
No,
sell your whip to pay the bond, bro. That's kind of terrifying, bro. If you ask
I don't.
me.
I mean, I was saying that in the video that people were concerned about it. I don't necessarily think that it was a bad thing though. I think I think it was a reason for it. Like because if you look at his interviews before that, like he's mentioned, like he has cars on cars like that he owns. It's like so. Um, if you look at the details, I seen people in the comments when he made that post. If you look at the details of the car, it's not like major problems, but it's like it's dents and scratches and stuff. So it's like it's not like I don't think he really like cares for it like that. Like
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
something that, yeah, of course he wanted to have when he bought it, but at the same time, I think it's also a form of collateral. So
Right.
if he gets in this type of situation, because I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, he posted it, like if anybody wants to buy it, but I'm pretty sure if Boosie wanted to sell that car,
Mm-hmm.
he could have immediately done that. Like he wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't think he would have. It's not like with us, like we go and try to post stuff on Facebook Market or offer up. Like
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure he wasn't thinking like oh, I need this money. I'm gonna put this
yeah.
car up, and because for one, you're more than likely not gonna sell it. I mean, like in reality, we're talking about it. It's funny, but like I don't think he really intended to sell it because you're not really going to be able to sell it like that. I mean, who's really
Right.
going to hit you up and who are you really going to take serious? The whole process of actually getting that car paid for and transferred, all that stuff. By the time all this case, and like you said, it's I don't think it's more so of a situation of him not having it because I'm pretty sure he had the money. It's just more so, am I going to dip into this or could I just go ahead and just get rid of some shit that I don't even really need and just take that money and just use that because for the
Right.
court fees and bail and all that shit like that, I can get rid of this car and pay for all that. And none of this money would have to come out of my pockets. So
Right.
I
Right.
think I that's what I would think that he would do because I know Boosie's been in this situation before, 5 years in the Fed.
So you thinking it's strategic? It's not that he going broke because when I hear like that would make sense. Like why spend 100 bands when you could sell a car that you don't even care about and just get rid of that asset to get the 100 bands instead of just spending the cash on it. But when I guess on face value, when you hear that a nigga's trying to sell anything to come up with some money, to me it sounds like a nigga running out of bread, bro. But I can definitely see both sides of the token on that shit for sure.
Yeah, because I mean, you got to think us normal people, we don't even have anything like. I mean, how many of us have any collateral or
Right.
anything that tangible items that we can get rid of that can even give us anywhere close to 200 grand.
Yeah.
So the fact that he has that, and that's just like I said, that's just one car. Like Boosie has, I'm pretty sure over 10 cars he's mentioned. So it's like that, and half of them I'm pretty sure he doesn't even drive. Like so,
Right.
it's like well, might as well like just get rid of it. It's almost like when people get locked up and they have to put their house up and shit like that. It's like now that's a terrible thing to have to put your house up, but at the same time, the fact that you're able to put your house up, then
Right.
you know what I mean. That's definitely something good to have to be able to use it when you need it. Just like like when they talk about bankruptcy and all that shit. Like when they say like like just because you're bankrupt doesn't necessarily mean you don't have money. It's really kind of the opposite. You know what I mean? It's like you have
Yes.
money. It's just you know what I
You
mean.
file
So
bankruptcy to protect your money. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
exactly. So I think that's what that was with Boosie. I don't think he is financially hurting right now for that. They said if you think his bond is 100,000, they said his lawyer said that over the course of this whole situation that with the Juneteenth celebrations and all that shit, like all the shows that Boosie's missed, they said in appearances he's missed out on about 160,000 already. So you think about that, that's just like probably like 1 or 2 appearances like for him to accumulate that. So he could have paid this bail easily. Like, and you know, he's an older rapper, but he's still very relevant.
Big time.
He's definitely I think he's definitely making enough money.
Agreed. So hey, somebody want to know what he get charged with. It was just firearm possession, right? Possession.
Yeah, he got a felony firearm possession charge. Yeah. Being a felon in possession of a gun.
You know what's interesting about that though, about the whole like possession, nigga. Like I feel like certain niggas need a weapon to protect themselves, bro. And the fact that just because you a felon, you can't you can't protect yourself. To me, that's crazy, bro. Because I know you'd rather get caught with it than without it. You know what I'm saying? If you really get technical. So it's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate, and I hope they don't try to dog him too much, man, and he get this resolved.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, because it's just a tricky situation.
Right. All right. So next up, man, I know you've been hearing about this. This shit been going through the airwaves. I definitely wanted to talk about this. You heard about the billionaire that's trapped in the ocean right now, right?
Yeah.
So look,
it's like what, like 3 of them, right?
I think so. I think it's like 3 billionaires, and one of them actually had a son with him. And so I'm gonna play 2 videos from this particular issue, just a breakdown of what happened. And then I also want to play the response that some of the family members of one of the billionaires is having as a result of him being trapped in a submarine in the ocean, which is insane. So we're gonna play that right now. And hold up, share the screen. Hold up, let me see. All right, perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and play this.
Mm-hmm.
A billionaire father and son have been named among the 5 people on board a missing submarine that disappeared on Sunday while heading to view the wreckage of the Titanic. Family members tell BBC in a statement that Pakistani businessman Shahzada Dawood and his son Suleiman Dawood were both on a journey to visit the remnants of the Titanic in the Atlantic Ocean when the vessel went missing. They add that contact has been lost with their submersible craft and limited information has been available. The Dawoods are British citizens. Shahzada is listed online as a trustee at the SETI Institute, a nonprofit research organization on life and intelligence in the universe. He also works with 2 trusts
can't be buffering. Yo, what's up with the
Charles,
buffering?
the Prince's Trust International, and the British Asian Trust. Authorities have not officially released the names of those on the 21-foot exploration vessel, which lost contact with its mothership nearly 2 hours into its descent to the Titanic crash site. British businessman Hamish Harding is also said to have been on board. The trained jet pilot and owner of global sales company Action Aviation is based in the United Arab Emirates. On Saturday, he shared on Instagram that he would be a part of the trip. U.S. Coast Guard is running the search and rescue operation in close collaboration with the Canadian Coast Guard. Coast Guard officials have warned that there is a race against time as there is a 96-hour oxygen reserve capacity. CBS News reports that OceanGate Expeditions owns the underwater vehicle and charges passengers upwards of $250,000 to travel to the site of the Titanic's 1912 crash to gaze upon the ship's remains.
Yeah, sir. That's scary, man. Tell me that's not terrifying, bro.
It's terrifying, but it's like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing out there, man?
Yeah.
Like, come on. Let's be real here. Like, come on. I mean, I've seen a lot of people making comments like, you know, of course, like they obviously wasn't black. But I think they actually made that trip before, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it was that group in particular, but so because I think they went like two miles under the ocean,
something like 3 miles. I think it was like 16,000 feet, which is the equivalent to like 2.8 miles, something like that.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know. I guess they, like I said, they felt comfortable because they felt like they can make it or whatever. But it's just like I don't know, man. And then I seen something too. it was a comment, so this is just hearsay. But somebody was saying, what if this is basically one of those ploys where, you know, like the billionaires go and almost like some Machiavelli type shit where they go and they
try to fake their death.
Yeah, fake their death type.
I didn't
yeah,
even think about
like what the fuck.
Yeah, that is. Hey, you know what? To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, because if you look at, bro, they have way more advanced submarines than the one they was in. Nigga, they was using a PS5 controller. Nigga, like not even that, like a PlayStation 1 controller. To
I thought I was tripping.
They was using a PlayStation, like not even a PS5 controller, like the good shit. I'm talking about, like, you know, the off-brand, like made out of like cheap plastic controllers you buy when you got $5 and you just want to play the game real quick. Nigga, they had that one, like the low budget controller. It wasn't, and it was like a combination of like an Xbox and PlayStation controller mixed together. It's so weird. And you telling me this is a multi-million-dollar submarine or whatever? And nigga, if I'm a billionaire, I want to go nowhere near. Nigga, I want to go nowhere near that shit, bro.
Yeah,
you know.
Come on now. I thought that was a damn, like, I didn't even think that was a real submarine. I thought somebody was just like putting like a joke video up, like,
right.
Because I'm like, he was like, yeah, we control it. He was like, we have one button in here. And he's like, it was like super small in there. Like they had to sit down, crouch down.
Come on.
What is the point? Just so you can go down there and see the Titanic wreckage? Like,
hey,
what is even down there?
I want to see if I can find this. Hold up 1 second. There is this other submarine that is like, this shit is like way better, and I'm surprised it wasn't in this. Hopefully I can find it. Let me see if I can find this shit. Oh, here it is right here. I'm gonna put this on screen real fast because I want y'all to see, like, why was they not in this motherfucker, bro? Hold up. Because like this is what if I'm a billionaire and I want to go into the ocean, I'm not getting in that to me, that the craft that they was in, it looked like some homemade fucking bullshit. But this shit right here I'm about to show y'all, bro, like, if I'm a billionaire, this the shit that I'm a fucking be in, bro. Hold up. Here it is. Hopefully y'all can see this. Can y'all see this? Can you see that? Yeah, so this right here is like the Bugatti of submarines. Why the fuck wasn't they in something like this, bro? Like, like, look, like I almost want to play this video, but like on the inside, you got 2 comfortable leather seats. You got hella controls that look super professional. This shit is like, you know, hella expensive. This is supposed to be like a billionaire's plaything. Why the fuck was y'all not traveling in something like that, bro? If we really being real, you know what I mean? The fact that they was in this like metal with no windows, like, but you know, I always think about this, like whenever I see stories like this, assuming that it's real, I always get like these kind of these thoughts of like, what are you thinking when you in that motherfucker, bro? Like damn, nigga, I'm about to die, bro. We about to run out of oxygen. Nobody can find us. I always try to put myself in their shoes, bro. And it's got to be the most terrifying thing in the world.
Yeah, no, under the sea, like
3 miles down. That's deep, nigga.
Yeah, that's way deep. Down there. That's way down there. So it's like, that's when they start getting black. You probably ain't got no lights. Them motherfuckers probably like a horror. I was telling my cousin, I was like, they gonna make a horror movie out of that shit.
Hey, facts.
They gonna make a horror movie 5 years from now about that shit. It's gonna be about three billionaires going down under the sea and getting stuck inside of it. But guaranteed, even in the movie, they're gonna have a better submarine than what they was in.
Right.
That's guaranteed.
And then another thing that's interesting is that so his son, one of the billionaires that was on deck. So I'm gonna play this video too. One of the billionaires that was in the submarine, while his dad is down there and they talk about he got like 5 hours of oxygen left. I'm gonna play a video of what he been tweeting on Twitter, bro. And it's insane, the shit that this nigga's been saying, like while his dad is down there about to fucking die, bro. Okay, hold up. I think it's right here. Hold up. Watch this shit.
This nigga's like, fuck my dad.
Hey, somebody was saying that like when you reach a certain dollar amount, bro, your moral compass is just all fucked up. But look, just watch this shit.
You know, Thanks for the love and support. My stepdad, Hamish Harding, is on this submarine. Thoughts and prayers. Then he tweets out a Blink-182 concert, and he is like very obviously at the Blink-182 concert while his stepdad is still missing, and follows it up an hour later by saying Blink-182 gets us through life's toughest times. Okay. Then he says, thanks for all the love and support, fam. Please keep my family in your prayers. And less than 2 hours later, we see this tweet. We see this tweet from a OnlyFans creator that says, "Can I sit on you?" And Brian's response is, "Yes, please." Okay,
Nigga.
Oh,
Yo, this nigga's dummy wild, bro. This nigga's dummy wild. Bro, your dad is at 3 miles down in the ocean, trapped, 3 hours to survive. And you trying to get some pussy, nigga? That's crazy, my nigga. That just show you, like, when you reach a certain dollar amount, as far as wealth, like I said, your moral compass is all out of whack, bro. Like, the shit you care about just changes, bro. And I don't know. Like, obviously, I want to be wealthy, my nigga, but I don't know if I want to be so rich that I lose touch with reality. You feel me? Shit, crazy.
Yeah, no, they definitely they lost touch with reality at the bottom of that damn ocean. Shit, motherfuckers lost touch with all civilization and all forms of reality out there. They probably their motherfuckers ran to the Loch Ness monster.
Facts.
Up in there and shit.
Ain't
They
no
probably
telling.
you see all the shit that they find underneath at the bottom of the sea that look like prehistoric dinosaur type shit. They imagine them motherfuckers what they done found down there, and they probably just kept going. That's probably the problem. They probably went further than 2 miles.
Facts. And then what's weird is, like, how do you I wish more details was out, but I want to know, like, how did you get stuck? Was it like did you like come across some debris that got you stuck, or like did the controls stop working? Like, how could you not like get back to the surface? You feel me? Yeah, it's crazy. But somebody said, shout out Righteous Monkey, by the way. He said, I'd be good on a yacht, forget a submarine, LOL. Facts though. Hey, I'm good on top of the water. Fuck going underneath. You got to realize, man, like we only explore 3 to 5% of the ocean. So with that said, bro, we don't know shit about the waters, bro. Like, and this is not even just like as far as like exploration goes, but just these sea creatures that's under there. You don't know what the fuck is really under there if you really want to get technical. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yo,
you don't want to find out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what's good?
That's man. We raised different, man. If you think LeBron James, which is a billionaire, thinking that Bronny James was going to sit there and be like at a concert while his dad's 3 miles underneath the thing. So I don't know if it's money about it, because I couldn't see Bronny James and them niggas do that. But these white folks.
Well, yeah, that's why niggas said, like, nigga, we wouldn't even been down there to begin with.
Even if we were down there, I think we would take different methods.
LeBron James, like you said, like LeBron James himself wouldn't have been in that submarine anyway for Bronny to even have to even say, like, that would have to be a bigger submarine for sure. Yeah, if he even did it, yeah, because there's no way, yeah, because his big ass wouldn't even been able to fit in that damn capsule. That was like one of them nigga. They sent them niggas down there in one of them motherfucking Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan capsules, nigga.
Right.
Think about $250. Like Boosie's looking to sell his car to get to get that $250,000. Them niggas just took a trip.
A dangerous one at that.
Just to go see an old ass busted up ship.
Come
like,
on,
just go watch the Titanic and see how the ship was like when the motherfucker was actually floating above water. The hell you want to go down there for? It probably ain't even nothing down there. That's what I mean. Like,
leave the shit alone, man. It's down at the bottom of the ocean, bro. Just let it go. Let that shit go, bro. But look, on to the next topic, man. So as y'all know, man, I know this is kind of old, but y'all know about the beef between DJ Envy and Rick Ross, right? Yeah. So supposedly, I'm gonna play a clip. Supposedly, Rick Ross,
DJ Envious.
yeah, right. Supposedly, Rick Ross got a recording of an interaction between him and DJ Envy wife, and we gonna play that shit right now.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Going far with it.
Yeah, he going hella far. This shit getting real. I'm gonna play this shit.
It's a lot of youngsters shining right now. Okay. I just mentioned the little baby, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of youngsters in Miami that's doing their thing. I'm looking forward to get on this platform as well. So it's most definitely creative. Look. They say the Florida State Attorney was calling DJ Envy but guess what? I recorded the conversation of DJ Envy when his girl promised to do my toes. I got a coin. They say she the best goddamn mani-pedi in the tri-state area. And they said she was going to do it, and I'm going to leak it.
Yo, this shit getting petty as fuck, bro. Yo,
come on,
this shit getting petty.
I gotta see it. Yeah, I'm waiting for him to drop. He didn't drop the audio.
Nah, he didn't drop. He didn't drop it yet. He didn't drop it yet. But he's supposed to.
Because I was like, is he just trolling? Because I know he was on there. He was like, I'm gonna have your wife is gonna be my pickleball paddle polisher.
Hey, look, I tell you what, man. I love DJ Envy, bro. But I know a lot of times with these like celebrity beefs, it's really a money flex, bro. And I'm sorry, but DJ Envy ain't fucking with Rick Ross money, bro.
Yeah,
Rick
Ross started over the car show.
Yeah, I heard.
They was trying to throw, or DJ Envy was throwing a car show, and Rick Ross had said something about it, like pretty much like talking shit about it, and then DJ Envy got upset and said something, and they just went back and forth. He got into it with Gunplay. Because he mentioned with Gunplay, he was telling Gunplay, he was like, what did he say? His Gunplay's kid was, I guess, had a heart condition or whatever, was in the hospital. So they basically had it to where I don't know if his wife opened up a GoFundMe or if he opened it. I don't know how that worked, but somehow DJ Envy knew about it or whatever, or mentioned it. And then and Gunplay got upset, and I don't know if you've seen that audio.
I did see that. I did see that.
He called him up and was like, "I'll really slap the shit out you, DJ Envy. I'll really slap the shit out you."
Hey, DJ Envy said, "Hey, DJ Envy. I don't know if you watched the whole audio, but he was like, fuck it, we can fight." He was like, "We can fight."
Yeah.
Like, we can fight.
Yeah. DJ Envy, because that nigga's from.
He wasn't backing out.
Queens. I think that nigga's from
he like, don't let this light skin shit fool you, nigga. He like, this because the nigga light skin don't mean shit.
Yeah, that's why Rick Ross was like, they get a beige rage.
Yo, that shit comedy. Yo, what you think, DJ?
That's too funny when y'all say beige rage. That's funny. I think that it's all childish. You got all these niggas, got all this money talking about my car thing is better than yours. Yeah, I feel like it's like rich niggas childish shit. Is this what niggas is doing? I've been watching these little petty ass shows, Bad Boys Club and shit. I'm like, is this what niggas is doing now?
Right,
Is this
that's why
that nigga Orlando Brown is wilding out.
That's why I don't watch that shit. That's why I don't watch that shit. That shit, they call it reality TV, but that ain't reality, nigga. That shit scripted and it's a bad representation of.
You want niggas to act funny, like now you got niggas that wilding out in public just because they feel like they the next fucking weirdo.
Facts.
Yeah, niggas want to be the next weirdo. Definitely, that's all it is. But yeah, no, these celebrities, you got to think these celebrities ain't got shit else to do but to argue
facts,
over bitch ass shit. That's all. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, these niggas
they get bored.
They don't have
I'm
shit.
So offended. I'm so offended for them niggas to even have bad boys club, like bad niggas. Like what is
that? What is that?
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
For a long time, I didn't even know that was a show and shit. I was like, what the fuck? I just started seeing clips of it and shit, like on social media and shit, like. And I just recently started like noticing it more since Orlando Brown got on there and shit.
Them niggas is just fading. There's a whole bunch of testosterone soft niggas in a one room, nigga, fading.
Yeah, no, that's always been that's the sad part. That's always been what sells That's
Yeah,
the reason why they're gonna keep
unfortunate.
promoting that dumb shit.
Absolutely.
Man,
It's just gotten more ignorant nowadays.
Oh, it's just so ignorant. It's just so like they like you know how they were trying to manipulate the girls. They did the same thing with these niggas. Give them a bottle of alcohol and just put them in a room.
These niggas nowadays are attention whores.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's all it is. Niggas are attention whores. Whether it's niggas trying to beef so they can try to insert themselves into somebody's life or a situation just because they hating, or whether they're just the niggas is hating over a female or something, and niggas just find something to hate about. That's just all it is. And unfortunately, it's become more prevalent nowadays. So that's what they're gonna capitalize off of. That's what they're gonna make money off of and shit. So
if it make clicks, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It's all about a bag. And unfortunately, controversy and drama, niggas want me personally. I don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. I actually despise it, and I don't tune in, I don't watch it. But some niggas still interested in seeing niggas beef on TV and shit. I think it's the dumbest shit in the world.
I'm not gonna lie, they did say some funny ass shit on there. I kind of it'll get you for like, you know, it's some funny, some country ass old school shit. The first episode, the dude was like, if you guys ain't gonna fight, I'm gonna whip your ass and your ass. Ain't that some like Uncle Bruce? Y'all niggas better fight. If y'all start swinging, nigga, I'm whooping your ass.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. I that shit is entertaining to me. I'm not one of the people that condone it. I definitely think it's definitely ignorance, but I'm also one of the people that I understand that this world is like, there's a lot of shit that's out of our control, and it's like, unfortunately, you got a lot of motherfuckers like that, but I'm not gonna lie, man. Orlando Brown and Raz B, them motherfuckers is hilarious. From the clips I seen, like I ain't taking the time out to go watch the show. I don't like that, but that's some whole extra shit. But when I be seeing those clips, I'm like, hold on, what? that nigga, Raz B was like, hey, what you talking about, blood? This 6-0 Crip, nigga. That nigga did they fast forward? That nigga said, what you looking over there for, blood?
Nah,
I'm like, no, these niggas is wilding out.
Yo, that's crazy. I didn't even know that. That's
man,
wild.
dog, that shit is. I'm like, this shit is hilarious, nigga. That shit, because I mean, that's just the kind of shit that, like, yes, ignorant shit, but it's like, I would laugh at that shit either way. Like if I seen it in public, especially like doing the kind of work that I do, like as far as my job and shit, like you see a lot of motherfuckers drugged out, tripping and shit.
In that clip, the rest of that clip is this nigga, this big ass nigga with a blonde wig, and he goes up to Orlando like, nigga, why are you yelling?
That nigga Raz, you see that nigga Raz B, he was like, who sent you over here? Nigga walked off like, oh shit, this big ass nigga. That nigga took the wig off too when he walked over there.
Yeah, he took the wig off. Nigga, why are you yelling? And that shit was too. That shit too, like that's funny and shit, but like, nigga, man, come on, come on, man. We can't. I don't want us to be entertained for the like. It's like the rate, like it's a race to who could be the most ignorant on TV award. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, niggas. The thing is, niggas are gonna pay for it anyway. Unfortunately, even if it's not us or if you know what I mean. So these niggas are gonna have a lane because. You feel me? Like I said, like I'm not about to go and sit over here. And I think you have to pay. I don't know if you have to pay for Zeus or whatever.
Yeah, it's not even on no YouTube.
Yeah, so it's like that type of. It's like, bro, I'm not even. The only way I would even catch half of this shit, like,
if
it's free for me to
exactly.
I'm not
like easy access.
Like,
you have to go out of your way to subscribe.
Like I'm not doing all that. But what I'm saying is, unfortunately, it's not our dynamic. People like us that are actually putting the money up for this type of shit. Like I be telling niggas like that when it comes to music and shit, like when it comes to ignorant music or shit like that, or I'll be like, nigga, it's not because it's a vast majority of men buying this music. It's a mass majority of women. So there's a dynamic in every situation that they're not trying to appeal to us, unfortunately. Because if they were trying to appeal to us, they wouldn't be famous.
No, man. The things that most of these girls that's popular, you know, like these girls' favorite rapper, right? These girls' favorite rapper, the ghostwriter is a man. So like they really listening to what men want to hear and men want to like all this other shit. But that's what it is.
And then that's a good point because you think about if it's a man writing it, what kind of mindset does he have to be able to write lyrics that a woman can rap that will be appealing to other women and other people with, like, you feel me? So it's like, nigga, we all fucked up in a certain type of way. But like I said, it's not that unfortunately, it's not that they're trying to appeal to people like us. They're appealing to these other motherfuckers who, that's the reason why there's even a like you said, why is there even a show called Bad Boys whatever club or whatever? It's like, the reason it is because unfortunately these niggas they have a market for that. There's niggas out there who are marketing for that. So
and then
go ahead.
No, and I'm about to say, and also I think the bag, my nigga, these niggas got, bro. Because think about you, right? Would you put your life and your reputation on the line to go on a show like that if you wasn't getting a bag, bro? So I think these niggas is just getting the contract is so large that these niggas, they like, fuck it, bro. Like I'm a go on here and make a fool of myself, bro, because I'm about to get paid more money than I've ever gotten, for a show before. So why the fuck not? I think that plays a part into it. I don't know. I feel like it has to be, bro. Would you do it?
Look it up. Put the cast member. What a cast member make off of the Bad Boys Club?
While you looking that up, let me ask you this question. And this is posed to both of you. If, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, if you had an opportunity to, somebody said, look, I'll pay you this amount of money. This might be life-changing amounts of money that can help you sustain yourself for the rest of your life. And they're saying, I'll pay you this to get on this show, goof the fuck off. Not you ain't gotta hurt nobody, you ain't gotta do nothing or whatever. I'll pay you this amount of money to do this on this show. Would you take that money to do it, to provide for your kids and do all that? Just say, hey, look, so what you saying, you're gonna pay me $10,000 an episode just to get up here and literally act the ass? I'm not saying that it's bad either, or whether you wouldn't do it.
Dollar amount on there.
Wait. Pause the show. These niggas is making crumbs, nigga. I just looked it up. You won't believe this shit. Wait, before I tell you how much, y'all niggas need to guess. How much y'all think they making, bro?
I think. Okay, look.
Let's do it per month. Let's make it per month.
Orlando's at least making $5,000 a show. Or I don't know about the other niggas, but that nigga's getting at least $3,000 a show.
We saying average.
Okay, look. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they shot for like maybe a month. They probably shot for 30 days. So whatever house that they bought it, and they were going to shoot for 30 days. So I feel like in 30 days they probably made between 3,000 between all of the cast members, like average.
Yo, you kind of close, bro. It says the average annual pay for a Zeus cast member is $48,000 a year, nigga. That's pennies, nigga. That's a 9 to 5. That's crazy. Yo,
now, but look at this.
They make that in a month though.
Now look at this. No, you said
that's annual. Right? That says annual. So, it says annual. 48,000 a year.
That means they probably made that month, like that for that show. They probably made $48,000 for that show.
So they're making about. No, I'm saying they're each making about like $4,000 a month.
Yeah, about $4,000 a month, something like that.
Round about like $3,000 to $4,000 a month. So that's why I said if they're getting paid that, then Orlando's getting 5 G's a month.
Yeah, he's getting a little more for sure. Because he holding he's definitely carrying the show for sure.
And then you got to think too. And like I said, I'm not justifying because it's definitely that's definitely a 9 to 5. It's like, why would you even? But the reason why these niggas do this is because
Orlando, though.
The monetary.
It's not just Orlando. It's Orlando and
Raz B. Yeah. So they're probably getting paid the most for sure. But like I said, at the same time, it's like you got to look at the money that these niggas are making. I mean, the niggas who are smart enough to monetize what they can make off of just being on TV. You feel me? You got niggas who are like, okay, shit, I'm on this show. I'm making this. Basically, like you said, that's a 9 to 5. So, and they don't have to work as much as you because they're not being filmed every day. You feel me? Or they're not putting their everyday life. You feel me? They're putting episodes. So that's why I said, going back to my question, if you had say you working a 9 to 5 right now, if you had the opportunity to be on TV
and work for a month,
and make the same thing that you're making here, or at your job, I mean, and basically, like I said, you'll be stable, but you're on TV. You have the opportunity, if you start a business or if you start any type of content creator or whatever, you can push that on the side, make your own money. You're meeting celebrities, you're meeting high end, producers. Like, these niggas are. So like I said, like, and I'm not.
No,
I'm not at all. Don't get me wrong.
Okay,
Before you guys go, I'm not at all justifying this. I do believe this is all ignorant shit. I'm just saying this would be my thinking, like, why it is that people do this type of shit.
But the thing is that when you're going on there, you're not controlling your narrative. You're not controlling like who, like you do get a little. There's a ceiling for you. So let's say you are now shown, but you're shown like as this asshole person this whole time. People are going to be, before they even meet you in person, they're going to assume that you're an asshole for the rest of your life, right? Before they meet you, just off of that shit, right? I rather create my own narrative. I rather create my own narrative. I don't have to be no ass. I don't have to be none of that extra shit. I rather create my own narrative. Now, if we're doing like a movie where I'm like a real actor, or we're doing this fake reality show, those are two different things. If I'm doing a movie role and I gotta be goofy, even those roles you want to pick and choose. Denzel. I never seen Denzel play the fool. You know what I mean? So,
I just feel like the biggest benefit you get out of a show like that, I guess, is just the exposure, the following. Because they ain't paying shit, bro. Like, nigga, I can't believe. I thought it was at least at least a 6-figure gig. This shit ain't even 6 figures.
Yeah,
so it's just the exposure. That's more. That's
about cloud chasing. At the end of the day, niggas are just. But that's why I said the point being is that the reason why I asked that question is because, like I said, not the audience is not cater, or the people that they're trying to attract are not people like us, which we're a minority in this. In the quote from what I hear from all of our different perspectives, we're a small minority of the consumers of entertainment, meaning that we have a very particular thing. We have very particular things that we will and won't view or find as find entertaining. There's a lot of people who that they don't care what it is this person is going or who they are in real life. They just want to see the entertaining aspect. And then you have these people who get in these positions. Right. And that's why I was making the comparison to say, like, if it's not going to affect you as far as like personally, as far as you're not hurting nobody, you're not doing anybody no wrong, you just getting on camera acting a fool. Right. And you're being paid for it. If you're still able to come back home, and some people don't, in reality, a lot of people don't care about, unfortunately, what the outside, even the viewers, the people who are acting on these shows, they don't care about what the viewers are thinking about them as a person in their real life. They're like, as long as my family and my friends, they know who I am, why does it even matter? I'll go act the ass on here, but if I'm bringing back 10,000, whatever the case may be, not in their case, but I'm just saying, like, whatever the case may be, if you're bringing that back, then I think, like I said, that's the only logic I can think of why it is people act the ass on camera for people's entertainment. Is that that's the only logic to it, is that people I'm not saying that that's for everybody. I think it's half and half. You got half of these people who are just, like I said earlier, attention whores. Some people just want to be, they just want people to see them. You feel me? It don't matter if it's good or bad attention. So, but then I think some of these people are like, you know what I mean? They just want to be able to provide for their family.
But like I said, I seen one episode. I seen one episode, and they do the background stories of all these people. Some of them are promoters. Some of them are, like, they say, club owners, and they're doing.
Yeah, I was wondering where those people came from.
Yeah. I mean, like, but at the end of the day, it's like, for you to. They're making it seem, I don't know. They're making it seem somebody that's a boss and getting money has to act like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, because these niggas at the end of the day, they ain't bosses. I mean, before they got on this shit, that's the reason why they're picking reality TV in general. Like, these niggas, the only reason you're gonna get into reality TV is when you're on a slow decline in your career, anyway, regardless of what you're doing. So that's the only reason any of these niggas do this shit anyway. But I guess what I mean is that there's different levels to this, because we have people who do the same kind of shit, not on a reality TV level, but they're just, I don't think they get the same type of like, we don't shun them as much either, because I guess because they're on a higher level, it's like, it's more so like, oh, like this is what these niggas like used to take, like we use that excuse, like this is what they're using to take care of their family. But when you got niggas who are on the down slope or whatever, do reality TV and shit, I'm like you said, like if they're getting paid, a lot of niggas would fucking kill to be able to, like I said, be getting paid what the average nigga would be getting paid doing a 9 to 5 and be on TV acting a fool. Like,
yeah, and to be honest, if you take out the negative aspect of it, just like the public perception of, you know, the drama and the fighting and the, you know, being exposed type shit, it's actually not a bad gig, because you can capitalize on the exposure, on the following, and maybe start selling merch, or, you know, get people, you know, send people towards your website or whatever it may be, you know, capitalize on that opportunity, on that clout. But I think, but a lot of these dudes be having that type of following already. So it's really, to me, I don't understand why niggas will put their self out there for crumbs, because you already got a following. Like, how much are you really gaining from from the exposure? You know what I mean? I don't understand. But listen, let's move on, bro, because I got to go get my kids soon. The next topic I have is, actually, it's not really a topic, but it's more like it's a question, because I want to make it fun. I know we always kind of get serious, so I want to switch it up a little bit and ask a question. And the question I want to ask is, holy shit, where is it at? Damn, I lost it. I think I remember it though. So look, I want to ask this, man. I want y'all to give me y'all top three most influential athletes, and it could be in any sport. I just want to get y'all thoughts, like the most impactful sports athletes to date of all time. It don't matter. It could be modern. It could be old school. And I want to get y'all thoughts on that. The most impactful, like somebody who changed the game, changed the sport, in, you know, in whatever field that they perform in. Top three. Who going to go?
I'll go with.
Go ahead.
I would go with OJ. I would go with Ali, and I'll probably go with Jordan.
Okay, and why? Why those three?
OJ, because he was the first big black athlete of all time, like the first black person to be on commercials.
Okay.
Ali, because this historic of being this comeback champ, standing up against a war that a bad war. He was bigger than the sport at one point. Jordan, just he revolutionized the game of how athletes got paid.
Okay. Good shit. Hey, that's facts. And you watched the documentary, I assume. Is that where you got that? Is that where you pulled that information from? How you revolutionized how athletes got paid? Because at first, it like a lot of these niggas wasn't getting royalties and shit. They was just like one lump sum. Because of the Jordan deal, the niggas start getting percentages. Nigga, like, I want to get paid for life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, his paycheck been out for years. You know, that documentary is a good documentary, but we already knew all that stuff coming into the documentary. You know what I mean?
No, facts. But I think it was a good way. It just cleared up some things that, you know, maybe was in the air.
Yeah.
What about you, Mike?
I'll say Kobe. Tyson. I don't like to say that. I mean, he'll be in the same category. I mean, as far as sports as Kobe, but I don't really care for this nigga that much. But I'll say LeBron, and that's just for different reasons. I mean, I get what he was saying as far as like those are better examples. His three, as far as like being influential, worldwide. I think my 3 are more so like as far as like the sport that they were in, like changing the dynamics of the sport. Because I mean, Kobe, I think he took certain shit from a lot of different players before him and kind of revolutionized how niggas play nowadays.
Facts.
Like I
Facts.
think he which I mean you can say Jordan, but I mean, I guess if we're talking about of all time, I guess I could have said anybody, but I'm just like kind of trying to base it off of people that like I was able to see. I seen a little bit of Tyson. I remember a little bit of Tyson as like a small kid, but that's when he was like, but it's just like you like I said what Kobe, LeBron. I like I said, I don't really care for him as a Laker, but he has revolutionized the game as far as like what niggas are trying to achieve. I think on a different it's like a balance. LeBron and Kobe are like the balance. Like LeBron is like the showing you like, you know, this is how you become the stat man. This is how you become build up these numbers. Kobe, he had the numbers, but he's also like, this is how you win the game. This is how you have the heart. This is how you control the floor and shit like that. And Tyson, because Tyson was fucking people up. Like, and I don't think we've had a fighter like that before or since. So I mean, as far as like heavyweights, like we had good fighters. Like, don't get me wrong, Floyd Mayweather is a great fighter. I think he's one of the greatest fighters of all time, but you know, he's a boring fighter too. So, but as far as like Tyson, like that nigga was like
knocking shit out, nigga.
Yeah,
everything
was one of the biggest, like he was one of the biggest things popping, you know, and a lot of people like he's like one of the most known faces as far as like when it comes to boxing and shit like that, like all across the world. Like Tyson was on video game. They used to put I think it was Street Fighter, where I forget the dude's name, but the boxing dude on Street Fighter, they was modeling a bunch of like he was the model boxer. So I think he changed the game with that.
Agreed. I like that, man. I got to go with Jordan, Ali, and John Jones. So I'll say John Jones just because the level of dominance that, like when it comes to mixed martial artists, man, there's literally never been another human being on the face of the planet that has the resume that John Jones has, man. The names that he has beat, and not only beat, but like smashed, like, you know what I'm saying? Like just straight up manhandled as a young man. This nigga was, I think, 19 years old, beating up grown ass niggas in a dominant fashion. And I just think he evolutionized the game of mixed martial arts and showing what the possibilities, you know what I'm saying? At a young age, by the way. And then I would say Ali, just you know, even you know, obviously he was great inside of the ring, but also outside of the ring, you know what I'm saying, with the activism and just being, you know, a voice for the people, and like I said, being a influence outside of the ring, you know, somebody who people can look up to, and he was a great fighter. And then Jordan, just because I know there's a debate, right? There's always a debate of who the greatest of all time is, my nigga. And I still, to this day, think that Jordan is the best, bro. Better than Kobe. And I love Kobe, nigga. Kobe, my favorite basketball player of all time.
Come on, Chuck.
I know, but Kobe, my favorite player, but I like to give credit where it's due. And Jordan, nobody was better than Jordan. Never lost in the final. You know what I'm saying? Always clutch. And just never miss, you feel me? And I feel like you gotta give that man credit. And then also the legacy that he built with the shoes, nigga. There ain't no other shoe that's selling more than out of all the NBA players. I don't think there will be another nigga to sell as many Jordans, sell as many shoes as Jordan, nigga, ever.
That's the only reason why. That's a reason. That's a good reason for you, but that's also a reason why I couldn't give it to Jordan, because I'm like, Jordan, there's been so many niggas killed, fucked up, stolen, done all types of dirty shit to get Jordans. And
but
I've
what
seen
that got to do with
videos. No, I'm saying, but I'm about to say, I've seen videos, I've heard stories from celebrities where this nigga Jordan don't give a fuck about niggas. The nigga flat out told Chameleonaire.
Yeah.
He said he met Chameleonaire. Chameleonaire asked for a picture. He told this nigga, I don't take no pictures with no niggas.
Wow.
Then,
wow.
I don't know, I think it was last year or the year before, there were some kids outside of one of the games or something, and they seen Jordan, and they were like asking him like, can you sign these Jordans? And they were hollering at him like, it was only like probably like 3-4 kids, teenagers standing outside. And he was just like he just was like ignoring the fuck out of him. Like he was like close enough to where it was like he didn't even wave at him, look at him or nothing. Like he just walked right past him. So it was like and then he had security like he you see him like motion like send security, and then they went over there like and told him like, you guys gotta get out of here and shit. Like he said no, like this and that. Like, so Jordan don't give a fuck about nobody. That's the only reason why I don't respect him.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. If that's the case, fuck him, bro. I did not know that, bro. That's
and there's various other stories too. That's just 2 stories, but other
stories.
But
not to take away from Jordan or anything too. He's hung up in a lot of black. He's part of a black fraternity. He donates to black people constantly, and this on that. Not to take faith, like all that stuff is probably valid and all that stuff is probably true, but you hear a whole bunch of stories where Jordan buys a whole bunch of Jordans for a whole team or gets it sent out and all that other stuff. I mean, like there's only so many good things.
Yeah, but I mean that's not really coming out of Jordan's pockets to go. It's really not. You feel me? It's really not. And then it's like at the end of the day, it's like nigga, yeah, he has the prototype for the best type of shoes that are out right now. So it's like no other shoe is going to come out that's going to not be biting off of some type of Jordan. For sure. So he has that. But at the same time, like I said, there are certain things that are tax write-offs. There's certain things that you do just because you're a celebrity. You have this money. You have to go and I'm going to go and donate here. I'm going to go and set this up. Now, LeBron, I give LeBron that. That's another reason why he's a part of on my list too, because I don't like him, but he has himself started certain foundations, certain things that have put a lot of kids through college, gotten them scholarships, things like that. Like he's actually helping the community. You feel me?
Who got Jordan, the coldest shoe catalog though? Who really has the coldest?
Yeah, no, that's why I said like
Jordan,
that would be a good reason to say like, yeah, he's the most influential because he influenced the shoe game.
Facts.
For the rest of our existence. Jordans are going to be the most popping sneaker. You feel me? Period.
Look, and honestly, I think even if another athlete, let's say there's another athlete that is on Jordan's level, just as far as the clutchness, the reliability, just a straight baller hooper, or better. I still don't think their shoes gonna sell as good as Jordan's. Just the marketing they did.
That's not Jordan though. I can't give y'all that credit to give Jordan. You know why? Because Jordan did not design the shoe. So so this is what I'm saying. Hold on, but before you go ahead, if before Jordans came out, if Kobe had got the silhouette for the Jordan the Jordan 1 and Jordan 2s, if they had did and what was it? Yeah, the Jordan, basically the Jordan 1s, Jordan 2s. I'm just saying, just starting out. If he had gotten the silhouette, you got to think, like I said, those are the prototype for any kind of shoe. That's why any shoe that comes out, you see they're mocking the silhouettes of whether it be Jordan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're mocking some type of silhouette. They have the prototype. So there's never going to be another shoe that's going to pop because they made it to where they didn't just make one shoe. They made multiple numbers. Okay. So they cover a wide spectrum. So what I'm saying is if Kobe had gotten the silhouette before Jordan, let's just say they were in the same, they played in the same time frame. Okay. If he had gotten the silhouette before Jordan, then we would be saying, oh, the Kobe's I'm gonna go get some Kobe's, some Kobe 1, some Kobe 2, because it's just the silhouette, it's just what was appealing to the eye. That had nothing to do with Jordan. It was just the fact that he was a great basketball player. Yeah, but him as a person is a shitty person, and he ain't got no style. He don't even wear Jordans. Besides, when he was playing the game, he used to wear one pair per game.
And I feel that. I 100% feel that. But I think, to your point, I think that this is where I think is a little offset, right? I believe that shoe even though the silhouette is fire, bro, like you said, just the design of the Jordan is fucking fantastic. I think just Jordan being who he was popularized that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think, for example, if he had signed to Adidas, I think the Adidas would have been popping the same way
that's
that the
what
Jordans
I'm saying.
is popping. You know what I mean?
What I'm saying is no.
Yes,
I don't think that. No.
100%.
No. I don't think that because of the simple fact that, like I said, it's the silhouette. There at that time, especially at that time, Adidas didn't have the silhouette that you would have been like, oh, them shits are fire. The reason why people were fucking with the Jordan was because of the silhouette. I'm telling you, like when I say prototype, like it's almost like there's certain things that like happen in certain periods of time that are timeless. They're irreplaceable.
Sure. I get it. I know what you're saying.
Like almost like YouTube. It's like YouTube is there's probably never going to be another streaming platform where people that's going to not be copying YouTube. It's not going to be as big.
I get what you're saying.
The Jordan silhouette itself,
like they laid the foundation. They laid the foundation for what a shoe's supposed to be, pretty much.
Because he was even saying that in that documentary when he was talking about, I could have went over to Adidas or whatever, but I ended up going over to, I forget what the situation was with that, but he was like, I ended up going over to Nike, and it, like you said, it just so happened to be chance. But now I'm not saying that if he would have went over to Adidas, it wouldn't have been a popular shoe. It would have been a popular shoe. But what I'm saying is, if somebody else, I feel like in that situation, if another player who probably wasn't as good as Jordan, but was a good player, all-star player, if they would have went over to to Nike, and they got that silhouette, that shoe would have sold more, period, because of the silhouette.
I get what you're saying, but I think that the player behind it had a lot to do with it. I mean, like this, I 100%.
I agree, he had a lot to do with it.
Just the championships, the balling. Yeah, like you know.
I mean, I don't think a Jordan Adidas shoe. I don't think that would have hit like that. I don't think it would have been the same kind of. It wouldn't hit, because even now, like Nike in general. Now Adidas is a big company, but think about the situation with Adidas and Kanye, their sales and all that shit, because they didn't have Kanye. Because you got to think Kanye create and brung a timeless idea, a silhouette that boosted Adidas to another level to be able to compete with Nike. So, but Nike's been doing. It don't matter what shoe, whether it be Air Maxes, Jordan, whatever. Nike has always been like they have like I said, the Air Force One. They have always had the simple silhouette of shoe, like the basic shoe that you can't, like I said, Air Force One, you got anybody who makes anything close to an Air Force One, if they make another brand, you're gonna be like, them shits look like some bootleg Air Force One. You're gonna
look at Bape, the Bapes.
Even Adidas, a lot of the Adidas silhouettes I'm not gonna say they were exactly like Jordan at that time or Nike at that time, but it was basically the same thing. It's just the only difference was the swoosh, and that's why I say like the swoosh and the three stripes, they're both significant, but the swoosh has more of a timeless value. So once you see the swoosh on it, people don't care. Like if you see some Jordan ones and some Adidas that look just like the Jordan ones, but they have the stripes instead of the swoosh, you're gonna be like, that shit look, I'm good. I don't want to wear that.
Yeah.
So that's just all I mean. He definitely contributed to it, but I think if anybody else would have got that same silhouette, you look at Shaq's shoes, he's selling literally the same. Shaq has, if they have it on the internet, the side-by-side comparisons to the Shaq 1s, 2s, and all that shit, they're literally the same as Jordan silhouettes.
Wow.
That's exact crazy. Same, but they're just cheaper material and shit like that. But he's selling them for cheaper. So
good point. I definitely feel where you're coming from 100%. That make a lot of sense. I can see that being the case.
No, Jordan is better because he three-peated twice.
right.
Like you said, that is the reason why. According to, like you said, like Chucky said, like that's the reason, like his stardom is the reason why.
But I think, to your point, Mike, I agree with you. Actually, I think it's a double whammy. It's the silhouette and it's the nigga behind it. That's why this shit is crazy, on fire. Niggas is beating niggas up over Jordans. Like when the new release drop, niggas is fighting and stomping on niggas to get them. So I think, like you said,
patterns, the silhouettes, all that.
Yeah, no, 100%. I agree. I think it was just the perfect storm. It was the right nigga behind the right silhouette, behind the right
Yeah,
marketing.
I was about to say if we had more time, I'll pull it up right now.
Hey, no, pull it up. We got some time. Go ahead and pull it up, and then actually while you at it, you got anything else? You got anything else lined up, or
no.
The thing is
well, yeah, pull it up. We got time.
There's not that many players that you can say that played two sports. Jordan is one of them.
Yeah. But he was ass at baseball.
Yeah, I was about to say he was ass.
That nigga was ass.
You know how hard it is to play baseball? They say baseball is the hardest sport to play.
Yeah, you need hand-eye coordination. I disagree with that, man. Baseball, nigga, all you got to do is be able to hit. If you can hit, then you just need to run bases. Baseball is actually very simple. It might be the most simplistic of all the sports, bro. You can hit a fastball and then run. That's really all you're doing, my nigga.
No offense. I seen you play softball.
Hey, fuck you, nigga.
and by far, baseball has to be.
I knew you was gonna say that, nigga.
Baseball has to be the hardest sport for you.
Nah, it's because I don't play sports, nigga. Like, nigga, I'm not an athlete, nigga. If I was an athlete, I could hit a ball, bro. Like that shit is, you know what I'm saying? No. I'm just not an athlete. I never played sports in my life, nigga. Man, I played football for like a quarter season, and that's about it.
If you watch Chucky play 3 different sports, basketball, football, and baseball, I promise you ain't gonna say baseball. It's this shit.
Oh man, nah, he was ass at baseball though, bro. That don't count.
Oh no, he made it.
I want to see. Hey, you think we'll see? Well, speaking of that, you think we'll see in our lifetime an athlete actually perform like at high level in 2 different sports, like championship level? Like let's say a nigga super good at like let's use baseball and basketball, like a nigga that can win a championship in baseball and basketball too. You think we'll see, and it don't got to be those particular 2 sports, but that was an example. You think we'll see that where somebody can excel at a high level in 2 different sports?
We've seen it before. We've had it before. Deion Sanders.
Yeah, Deion Sanders.
Okay, and what sports is he?
He played baseball and football. I think he was in the World Series and the Super Bowl in the same year.
Word, that's crazy.
I think that's what I was saying earlier. I don't know if I'm mistaken. Was it Bo Jackson?
Bo Jackson too.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think he played that long in the NFL though, or one or the other. It was one or the other. He didn't play that long in. But
yeah,
that's pretty dope. I never knew that.
There's a couple in there.
I'm gonna create a collage though. I'm gonna do it later because I have to find them. Of course, you ain't gonna find no side by side comparisons, but I have to grab each shoe and show you. But basically, it's like it's the same silhouettes. It's just different
different designs and shit.
Yeah. So,
well, I appreciate y'all, man. I think we should wrap it up. Y'all got any final words before we close it out? Nigga, why you had your camera off the whole time, nigga? Turn your camera on next time.
Tap in Bredwinr TV, man. Add me on Instagram at Bredwinr 2.0. That's at BREDWINR 2.0. Check out my videos on YouTube, Bredwinr TV. I'm in the game. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. I'm at 97. So let's see if we can get this done. I'll probably get on live and go crazy once I hit 100 just to talk shit. So y'all go tap in, man.
Hey yes. Man. Again, this is Buster Papers, man. We are doing it, man. I got guests every week, every Sunday, 3:00. We might move it to Monday. We might, but until then, and we're gonna have another one this Sunday coming up. I'm not at 100 yet. I'm at like 90 something. So if I can get to 100, come on, shoot it up. You know what I mean? Subscribe. We smoke a lot of weed on my show. We talk a lot of shit on my show. I'm about to start breaking some clips down. I got about 30 some episodes. We've been doing this for a while, so I stay hungry. Mm-hmm. We do this. Chuck is one of my co-stars, so if you know Chuck, you might know me.
Mm-hmm.
So
tap in.
We smoke at the Green Dragon. Shout out to Green Dragon. Blunts and Papers podcast. Type it in blunt. Type it in blunts or papers. Throw it out there, man. Subscribe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, yeah, man. Y'all already know me, man. Y'all know where to find me. Look at my tag right there at the bottom left. I'm the Chucky with 2 Y's on IG, SQUADCAST TV on YouTube. Make sure if you any of my viewers, make sure y'all tap in, get my nigga Bredwinr to 100 subs. My nigga been fucking working, nigga. Congratulations. Get him there. Subscribe right now. Tap in with Blunts or Papers podcast. I won't be there this Sunday. I have to go to my boys doing I know, sorry, bro. I gotta
finding out like this.
I know. This is the best way to find out. This is the best way to find out. But my homie Vernon, he's coming down from Seattle, and we going to what's this called? Universal Studios. So we're gonna be doing that. However, tap in, make sure y'all subscribe to the homies. This is the Wasp's Nest, man. Every Thursday at noon. This is the new hottest show on YouTube, man. Y'all make sure y'all keep it locked, man. We out.
Yeah.